Good afternoon on what is a mild, bright and sunny day. It is a Monday, the 4th of March, and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a board game or card game to unbox. So let's get this off so you can see this properly. This is, let's call The Exorcist. So this is a Dynamite Games and published through Cryptozoic, I believe, and it's a social deduction game. It says a spirited social deduction experience. Sorry. Dad has brought home a collection of rare artifacts from his latest excavation, and now pesky demons have possessed the children. The priest has devised a scavenger hunt to cleanse the house, but those dastardly devils won't make it easy. Deduce your way to victory. In this fast-paced game featuring secret rolls and hidden cards, reveal holy and cursed artifacts, beneficial blessings for instant points, and malevolent mischief cards that mix things up. So you've got 43 cards, 8 roll tiles, 45 point tokens, and a rulebook. And it's designed, let's have a look, for, I should say somewhere, ages 14 and up, 4 to 8 players. So in particular, this is part of a number of games based essentially on the artwork of graphic designer Steven Rhodes, who has parodied the style of 70s children's books. And this one kind of plays upon the whole thing. It's essentially something, you've got the 70s, and you've got, of course, 1974, 1973, whenever it came out, The Exorcist coming out. So it's literally inspired by that. But of course, this is just going to be a game. There's nothing malevolent or malign about it. You know, this is all in a bit of good fun. So, we open up. There's the rule book. And just basically taking you through the overview, how to win the game, you know, basically how the first round set up, winning the game, winning a round, and how to play the game in short order. What happens when you get the end of a deal, end of the round, end of the game. So really just a few pages long. The rules themselves are just a few pages long. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages long, 5 pages long if that. But we've also got explanations of what the different cards do, and images of those cards, so you can look it up if you really need to, but it rounds it all out. And then you've got basically a little table in there for set up for the number of cards you need and things you need to have in play, depending upon the number of players participating. So what else have you got in here? Well, those are the scoring tokens. They're on thick card, but they're a bit bland. They're not particularly anything, you know, nothing to write to anyone, let alone home about. Then we have the different roll cards. So you've got possessed, and it says essentially here, you score points if all the cursed artifacts are revealed, or you score points if all the holy artifacts are revealed. So they're the hidden rolls. And then beneath that, nice, first off, do like that. If you're gonna, it's one of the great things about games these days is they include the Ziploc bags to hold everything, which is really great, because always one of my bugbears about buying board games was that you would have to go and find bags in which to put them in. And when I was really getting into board games, we are talking about 20 years ago or so, is that you couldn't find Ziploc bags for love nor money here in the UK. And it literally took me, I had to go to a specialist plastic dealer to buy a box of several hundred. I've still got quite a lot of them as well. But yeah, so you've got Ziploc bags essentially to hold both the, hold the counter, the point counters, and the roll cards. So let's have a look at the cards. They're supposed to be really. They're always supposed to be really easy to open these things, but they never are. So where's the knife? I'm going to cheat and cut my way in. That doesn't want to go, so bear with me. There we go. So I'm going to show you the cards. So we have things like there's Cursed Artifact, Book of the Mostly Dead. So, and it says, you know, basically you've got instructions here of what the player can do. So the chooser may pick any other player's roll. So you're going to roll down on the table, and that's going to be face down. But the player's going to be, you know what it is. They don't. They're going to look at it and go, oh, hold on a minute. Find out who you are, whether they're on your side, or the other side. You've got a Pazu bust. The seeker may pick a roll at the. That's another one, similar one. To cast artifact. If this is the first cast artifact revealed that round, the chosen steals a victory point. Disenchanted mirror. The seeker and the chosen may peek at each other's rolls. So you've got multiple rolls in here. Holy artifact, the lost clicker. Every player may peek at their own roll. So you put it down, and you don't know what the thing is. So if you're going to need to peek at it again, obviously what's happening there is it's going to change, and you may not know what it is. That's a really nice touch. Oh, here we go. The Ark of the Coveted. The chosen must select two other players who may peek at their own rolls. And so on. So you've got all these. Tablet chunk. The seeker and the chosen may peek at their own rolls, and it's all like that. Each player may peek at their rightmost card, then pass to the player of their own right. So we've got a cleansing whip, the Cup of Kings. If this is the first holy artifact revealed this round, essentially you give points to another player. Collection plate. The players with the fewest points each gain a point. 9-inch nails. The chosen player, the choice may pick up their own rolls. So essentially, let's talk about we've already had. Essentially, you've got the Book of the Mostly Dead, so basically the Book of the Dead. It may be a bit like the book in Evil Dead. You've got the one that one ring, very Lord of the Rings. The Ark of the Coveted, so Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Cloth of Transcendence. You've got the Turin's Shroud. Tablet chunks, so sort of like the tablets of the Ten Commandments on. I don't know what the cleansing whip is going to be from. It's offhand. Cup of the Kings. It's going to be the whip that scourged Christ on the cross. Collection plate, of course. 9-inch nails. Off the cross. So there is a bit of a parody here. And we've got the Blessed Precipice. You don't. I'm not going to tell you what part of the body is that from, but do have a guess. And then we've got things like blessings, consecration, and divine sanction. So these are sort of action cards which will come into play as well. And then mischief, the infernal affliction, the secrets to secure again next turn. They must select a different chosen. Mischief, satanic spew. The seeker may not be selected as chosen next turn. Doesn't say whether that's pea soup or not. Hellish hijinks. Flip this card, its face down, and shuffle it back into the chosen's unrevealed cards. The chosen may select a new chosen and reveal one of their cards. So there's a lot of interplay with these characters, and then sort of like, oh, is that you, Satan? I mean, the artwork on here is great. Capturing that kind of 70s feel. And actually this looks like quite a fun little filler game, which is what I'm going to review it as. And I think, if you like social deduction games, essentially what you're trying to do here is work out which one of the persons that are essentially are possessed, which ones are innocent, and try and score points depending upon which role you share with the others. So if you're innocent, you want to get the holy artifacts out. If you are the possessed, you want to get the sort of like the cursed artifacts out. So, and that's played out over a few rounds to great effect, I think. So yeah, I think that looks to be quite a lot of fun. So yeah, that is let's call the Exorcist, little social deduction game from Dynamite Games, published by Cryptozoic. So Hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a book, typically with a package like that, which I will unbox and chat about chat about whatever is in there to the best extent of my abilities for 10 minutes or so, whether that's a role-playing game, a role-playing book, or book, and so on. In this case, a little board game, card game. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Of course, all of it, which will be accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. So, thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. We'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.